Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be two guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Newton. Got his target, Samuel.
I know these DBs
15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Who the fuck is
He's
Ian
such
Thomas?
a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
Come on,
Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
I could have sworn I had another receiver. There you go. We want that cover 3 shell. We want that cover 3 shell. Give it to me.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
There it is.
Newton now to throw. That's going to be caught.
Hey, rookie.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Hey, rookie.
From 21 yards away. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that.
Good job, coaching up top. Good job up top.
Any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
He wants to run the ball. Let's load the box up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Now his Wi-Fi is acting up.
Deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss.
You got to pass the ball.
Let's get it.
Should like it.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, two. We got it. He's dropped.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I like this. I like this defense right here. I like this
Panthers turn to
lineup.
their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Get back.
Hard.
Oh, that's fucking.
Strip that ball. Kill.
Operating from the gun, McDonald.
Pick it off.
Knocked away and incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
Rookie.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that.
Like
Officially,
100 million. What?
give him 15. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
You gotta pay.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Cover 2.
Great. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
What's that? What do you need? Give me that ball, defense.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Looking long for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time. And into the red zone now, Charles. They told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw in film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
Let's go, dude.
Check 52's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Showing up. Tight yard.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll take this into the end zone.
No halftime show.
Carolina. Duke Johnson with touchdown.
No halftime show.
And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. It's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's got some space here. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
So with the missed PAT in his rear view mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Stay there.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, O-line, we can do the same thing.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We can run the ball too.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Keep running it down that throat.
What is it? 20.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Come on, Johnson, you gotta get there.
Short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Good punt.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room
Come on, give me a bounce
to get upfield.
Good job. Good job.
Play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game.
Did that last time,
you
man.
got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys and trying to wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
Give me that.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do
that
things
was a good acquisition.
And
good acquisition.
A pretty darn good
Snatched him out of free agency. Thank you, Aunt.
Learned from them and became great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning.
Hotter.
28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing
flag
okay.
Route. Dang. He threw it out. 10 yards out there, yeah.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it
fucking
down
looking like
at
Kyle Shanahan out this motherfucker right now. Who that? Shanahan? Looking like Kyle Shanahan out this bitch right now.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And there, the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general?
Oh, no, not Kyle Shanahan. Mike Shanahan. Kyle was son. I'm the pop. Mike Shanahan out this motherfucker.
Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
Nigga ass.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Fuck out the
you
way.
just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it,
Watch that
but you have to be
fullback.
careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Interesting. Keep it safe.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Looking to throw. McDonald trying to lay one up deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Stop trying that, man. He just got you on man and man. You want to try him in the zone?
You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates
that's running away from that guy.
What happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Shit. He's staying in his zone or
Last
what?
run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
In his zone.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check 37. Check 37. Great.
Throwing is Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
On the ball.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Gun. 47 Mike. Mouth off. Get in the weight room.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther
Check down
1st
Charlie.
down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his, and only his.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute
Can I get a lookout block at least? Shit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Damn, he open
And he's
too.
taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He's called. He don't even throw to Michael Thomas. It's crazy.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
We good.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. 59. Mike's 59. Watch one. Mike, check. 59.
From the gun, McDonald.
Another one.
And now here's another interception.
Another one.
Picked off by DeMarius.
Stop throwing to that man, please.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 58. Bait 8.
It's man to man. We got this.
Let's go.
And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
Cover 2. The post won't be open. Look for Thomas.
Newton on 1st down.
He's so
Steps
slow.
away. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on
This
the
is crazy,
scramble,
man.
and it's 2nd down.
Man, gotta
the
fix
Panthers
this
going to
shit.
use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over
He ain't
40
that damn
seconds to
slow.
go
Come
in the
on.
1st half.
I can see it. Go that way. Look like man. Cover 3 maybe. Try it.
Great.
I think he giving you the inside.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A
My rookies
15-yard
is
touchdown
shitting right now.
grab. And the
Thank you,
Panthers, they widen their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. The extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this 1st half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
You gotta have to put 50
And the
on this
decision
guy
to
just to
bring
let
it
him
out
know.
is going to cost him about 7 yards
Welcome
all
to my
told. This is
division.
taken down back shy of the 20.
Hopefully this ain't the, this week 15, so this the last game I'm playing. Just slipping.
The Saints
My
offense
bad,
on the field ready to get their drive
I'm gonna be
started.
active
Well,
after
look at the
once the
clock here.
playoffs
You're
start.
inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent...
Come on, Madden.
Daylight ahead. 30, 10, touchdown.
That's the bullshit.
New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 82 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
How the fuck my safety lined up?
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a sweep.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Different coverage, I see.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, I might get my white boy
the Panthers out
too.
in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
Say that again.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here.
Right.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, bet.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. McCaffrey following the penalty. The 20.
Now why can't McCaffrey go yard?
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Cover 2.
Watch the screen. Rush in. Rush 20. Rush in. 20.
On first down, Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide
it wasn't cover
always make you hold your breath a little
2.
bit. Felt like it was
Switched
in the air
it
for
up.
a
They're
while.
playing
What
that
it
bullshit
does is
ass
it allows a
cover
defender
6.
to gain some ground, come from a
Fuck me
long
for lunch.
distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Good disguise.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Watch the ship.
Cover that guy.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
I can make that cornerback move.
On a jet sweep, here comes more.
He was on
That one covered
it.
beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the
Now we
line.
got hitting
That
with the
backs him
shimmy.
up 1 yard and brings up third
Hitting
down.
with the shimmy. Post is butt naked open right here. What the fuck Ant want?
Out of the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Judy.
A 20-yard touchdown.
Hey,
the
rookie.
Panthers, they widen their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Fuck you up too.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarantine shit, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what
I'm playing this one dude in Uncle League. This nigga run inside zone. That's it. Shit be working too. Let's say he ran it 10 times. He broke 2 of them.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go.
That's the only dumb shit about this game. And you got Kamara too, so you know once Kamara break, he gone. He got the deceptive speed. We good.
Bravo! Look at me! Go!
Yeah, my rookies been balling in this league, yo. Every time I play them, they do something. Every time.
McDonald going for the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What round you get him in?
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down.
I don't know how I let that just fly, because him and motherfucking McCaffrey be a nice tandem. Oh, shit. McCaffrey probably, I got to find McCaffrey in that league, too. He probably won like 100 mil. He had 99 out though already. I said, this is the first season, right?
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso.
They got Cam Newton so ass on here. It's just crazy. They can
run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up.
I'm like, yo, this nigga running like a 5. He running like a 5 flat 40 right here, right now. This nigga's bugging. They doing Cam dirty on here.
It was a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Hopefully the Patriots sign that nigga. Oh yeah. I wouldn't mind even seeing going to the Niners, but I know that they just paid the white boy.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken
the white boy. They ain't gonna let Cam come in there and ball the fuck out.
It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. So
they can stop Tyrod. He's riding with Tyrod right now. They can use Cam.
Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They better off with
He's
the
having
set.
a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Run that motherfucker. That's the money.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Dang. Good pickup, O-line, good pickup. But that's it.
Manageable 3rd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often
like
alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I'm hungry as a motherfucker. For leftovers? I've been feeling for some lasagna too, some veggie lasagna. What the fuck? That shit lamb in there. What you had, regular beef? Or a ground beef in it?
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game.
Monday.
They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now Newton on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Marcus Davenport in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
That nigga been balling, 14 sacks. There we go, all over that. It wasn't open. Don't force it. Sometimes you gotta eat the ball.
At least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
I'm here all day. Slam, slam, slam.
On the jet sweep, here comes more. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Who you got this week?
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving.
Gun.
From the red zone now, Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this.
Big time run, he ain't doing shit.
Big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
That's gonna be a long day. Check.
Then it crazy. Go back to PlayStation. I mean, go back to Xbox.
Gun.
Kick their ass.
Here's Newton.
Yeah, I watched it this morning. That shit was solid too. This ain't even been good. Cause I don't know how the fuck you the editing shit's been real good. Like mixing it with the real, the fake shit, or the real with the game. That's been real fucking good.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
You ain't. Check. Hey. Crunch. Hey. Tighten up.
Newton. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
That's a touchdown, man. Stop playing with me.
Tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
At least we got something for that.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Video.
4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton as his guys continue to pour it on. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point.
How long that should take?
It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's
that
over.
Running shit get corny after a while. Like, this shit is boring. I'm like, all right, man.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They run it again with Kamara. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Saints are able to get in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
That ain't nothing but freaky Zeke all over again.
Good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration.
If he made me a better offer, I would have gave him up. He didn't make a good enough offer for me.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play it all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
You're getting blown the fuck out, though, but it works.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Nigga, that's what I be saying. Like, I be telling you, like, yo, I don't know how motherfuckers just be running the game left, right. Like, that shit so, like, I get annoyed inside, like, damn, throw the ball, dog. Like, I don't know. Man, I don't know if I'm just different or what, but shit. It's a fucking video game. Air this bitch. That's why I like playing Pat. For the most part, me and Pat we gonna play. That's gonna be a 7-on-7.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
He's trying to throw a deep. I'm trying to throw a deep. He's trying to catch each other with shit.
Tackles made at the Saints 26.
That should be fun. This whole running the ball left and right. So I don't know where these niggas got this shit from. Niggas said, fuck, I'm just trying to win.
And they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy.
But if you're getting aired, though, like, how are you still doing it and you getting aired?
As they would if they tried to run the ball.
Throw that shit out the window.
14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh
Sticking to the gun.
Despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
He just wouldn't get to the middle fast enough.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a run with McCaffrey. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's see if we can get Judy 5
Panthers on
touchdowns.
3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Gun.
Back to throw, Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. his kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's put that team on
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Go now. 50, plant. 54, Mike.
She bribed you.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd and 11. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they work this well on field across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard
you know,
line.
parents can still manipulate the kids at that age.
Off the play fake. McDonald. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him
You
this
knew it
inconsistent throwing the football.
Right.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest...
That shit was funny that day. He like, yeah, we got all
Only a
Lucy
yard
for
on the
sale.
pickup there, and it'll bring up
Single
a 3rd
man.
down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out.
That shit
Excellent
was
run
funny as
blitz.
shit.
Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Shit, right now, if you got a toilet paper for toilet paper is for the hustle now.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That's it out of here.
He knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Sending my little young boys to the Pro Bowl. I'll take it. We could get an upgrade. We can use a superstar.
Here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
59, Mike, 59, Mike. Check, 59. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
What if he do it in the playoffs?
4th down. McDonald.
And he going to lock in the playoffs?
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 10 yards, good for a Saints 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
That's crazy.
And just in general, Charles, on a play
Same
like
coverage.
that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Come on, D4, you butt bitch.
I got you.
Get me one.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Watch the screen, Let go.
Throwing again. McDonald. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Go, go. Hey, check 24.
Back to throw. McDonald.
That's all me. That's all me right there.
34. And one of the whistles for a timeout.
Bye.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
That's why I'm waiting for y'all to hit that shit.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Looking to throw. McDonald, he's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back.
Whoa, baby season. Whoa, baby season has returned.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this one all over with the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 time remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
24 is the mark. 20.
Do a fade.
Throwing here, Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15.
I'll be right back to get something to eat.
There as his guys will get the football back. A big offensive explosion helped leading them.